Good morning. It's Kate Bolt, Independent Stampin' Up demonstrator here in the UK, here with you for another Coffee and Cards Facebook Live this Tuesday. I hope it finds you well. I hope everyone's okay. I'm just going to move the camera slightly. It's kind of an odd little angle. You can't see very much, just me and a wall. I hope you're all right. I'll give a few minutes to see if anybody hops on and joins us live. Yeah, it's a stunning day. The sun is shining. It's really lovely outside. And Alexa tells me that the temperature is going to be 23 degrees. I don't believe her, but I'm really hoping that she's right. So good morning. I can see a couple of you have hopped on. Do let me know you're here and that you're well. Oh, hello. Good morning. I've now got the comments. Good morning, Joe. Good morning, Kathleen. Hello, one. Hello, all. I'm just going to go onto my laptop, which is next to me. I'm just going to check that I'm live in the right place and that I can see your comments as I go along. Makes it slightly easier as we go. I hope you're well and you're fine. Have you been out for a walk today yet, Joe? Have you done your lovely walk? Let's have a look. Am I in the right place? Would help if I didn't have all these little windows open on my laptop. I was running around and rushing around this morning. Let's have a look. There's my home page. And come on. Computer says slow. Yay, there I am. I'm live in the right place. Well, that's good to know. I'm not on my personal profile or something like that. That could be a bit embarrassing. Not everybody wants to see my card making. Would you believe it? Anyway, how are you all? How are you? I hope you're okay. So this morning we are going to be playing with this gorgeous stamp set. It's beautiful. 2-hour walk. Do you think it was hot, Joe? I did the school run at 8:30, and it was still only 7 degrees, but by the time I came back it was 9 and it was climbing. So I'm just going to flip this camera around if I can remember again how to do that. Here we go. So now you can read what's on this, even though there's quite a glare from the light there. Oh, thank you. So it's coffee and cards, and my lovely husband just brought me coffee. He's so kind. I really need it this morning. Really busy one. So beautiful friendship. I absolutely love this stamp set. I've inked it up and used it a few times. I'm definitely going to use it a couple more times because by the end of April it will be gone. This is on the retiring list in the catalogue and I do love it. It's really beautiful. Let's see if I can get rid of these little things because I can't now see your comments. I'm not sure. Ooh, I got all sorts of things in here. Oh, there we are. Good morning to those of you that have just joined. We're going to be playing this morning with a beautiful friendship stamp set. And we are going to be using that because it's on the retiring list and I just needed to ink it up again and use it and show you how gorgeous it is. And if you don't know what the retiring list is, let me tell you about that very quickly. I don't want to bore you too much. Right, here we are. So this is our great big Stampin' Up catalogue. It's the big book, the annual one, and this retires at the end of April. So very shortly this retires and we get a brand new catalogue which is live to customers at the beginning of May. So we have just had the retiring list, which means that the products in here that won't be carrying over to the next catalogue and won't be available to buy anymore are therefore on the retiring list. So once they've gone out of here, they won't be coming back, they're gone. Some of them are heavily discounted in the sale, some of them are the same price. Just have a look if you fancy anything. If you've seen anything as you've gone along over the last few months in this catalogue and thought you like it, if you want it, get it, because if it's retiring, it won't be available again. And I do get people asking me for things sometimes that have retired and I can't get them, I'm afraid. So do have a look in there. And the retiring list is on my website, inkstampshare.ink, so do have a look. Good morning, Jan. Lovely to see you. We're just going through all the preliminaries. I was just talking about the retiring list. It's a lovely big long list. And we've got some really heavily discounted items in there, which are fabulous. And of course, just some of the things are still the normal price, but don't miss out if there's anything you like. the designer series papers are great. Oh, and I did talk about, last time I was on, I talked about the last year's in colours that are retiring. Those ones will have probably gone by now, but it's worth a look if you're interested in those. Hold on, I'll show you which ones they are. I've got my colour sampler, I keep it close by. These are the ones that go fast when the retiring list comes out, because these are the 2019 to 2021 in colours for Stampin' Up. So if anyone who doesn't know, we have 4 big colour families, and then every year we have some extra on-trend colours that come in. And so our new colours are coming in, and to make way for those, these ones are leaving us. We've got Purple Posy, Seaside Spray, Pretty Peacock, Terracotta Tile, and Rococo Rose, and they're very beautiful. If you want the cardstock, the ink pads, or any of the re-inkers, they may have already gone. If not, grab them while you can. These ones are last year's in colours, and they're still staying with us until next year. And then we have a brand new set arriving, because they kind of last for 2 years. That's how that all works. Anyway, how are you? And what have you been up to? So Joe's been out for a walk. I've been on the school run. Husband has just brought me coffee. I'm very lucky. I spent all day yesterday prepping for my coffee and cards kit in the post. So if you don't know about that, it's something new I'm bringing. So every month I do a class kit in the post centered around a suite of products, and I thought it would be very nice if I did one that was tailored to coffee and cards, so that those of you that regularly come to my coffee and cards, or not, if you just come now and again, that's fine, and would like to join along and craft along with us, you can use the same products, you can make the same cards, and you can do it at the same time. And so what I will be doing, or have done for April and will be doing for May, is the kit will come in the post, and you'll have everything to make all the cards that I make at Coffee and Cards for that month, with a specific stamp set for the month. So you can choose to just buy the kit, or you can add in the stamp set if you don't have it, or you can just buy the kit and use the stamp set you've got in your stash. So all that information is over on inkstampshare.ink. So yesterday I was prepping for all the April ones that will be going out in the post today or tomorrow, ready for April's Coffee and Cards. Oh, was it nice around the lake this morning, Carol? Was it? Tell me something. Did you get around the big lake? Is it still flooded or muddy? Is it still really muddy? Dahlia seeds, Jan. Oh, lovely. Has it been nice to get out in the garden? I desperately need to get out in the garden, to be fair, which I might be able to do this afternoon. I just need to do some weeding and some tidying up. Yeah, but at lunchtime, my husband's requested that I trim his hair, because I've done it once during this lockdown, but he really can't wait another week and a half or 2 weeks until he gets it cut, because he's on live conference calls constantly, and so poor chap, he has to he has to deliberate whether he lets me cut his hair and be fearful of how it turns out, or if he just goes really untidy. So he's chosen to let me cut it. Oh, so still a bit muddy. You had to pick Teddy up, the dog, did you, when you were walking along? Oh, nature is wonderful. I must get out for another walk around the lake. We had a lovely walk with Carol last week. That was so nice. Okay, ladies, I'm going to start crafting, so I'm going to turn the camera around. I'm sure you don't want to listen to me chat all day long. So Beautiful Friendship it is, and it's on the retiring list, and I love this, and I'm really sad to see it go. I think a lot of people are sad to see it go, but did you see what I showed on my Instagram and Facebook yesterday? The brand new annual catalogue has arrived through my door yesterday. So this is the one that's launching to customers in May. Came through my door, and demonstrators get to see it way in advance and get to pre-order a little bit and do all that. But you can order from it at the beginning of May unless you're already a demonstrator. So our pre-order goes live next week, which includes our catalogue order. So when we're allowed to order catalogues, I'll get those straight away. And so if you're not on my list to receive a catalogue, comment down below, let me know that you want to be on my catalogue list, because they're going out ASAP. As soon as I get them, I'll put them out. So it's a great catalogue, isn't it, Carol? Don't you love it? And the new ink colours are beautiful. I always wonder what they're going to be like, and they were so, so good. Exciting. So let me know if you'd like one of those. Very exciting. Right. So let's stop chatting and turn the camera around. So do bear with me because this can be a little bit clunky sometimes. I'll try and do it as smoothly as I can. Let's hold on. So I'm going to take you out of the tripod. I'll make a face while I'm doing it. I'm going to turn the camera around. Here we go. Just pop you down while I make the tripod in the right position. No, that catalogue didn't disappoint, did it? It's going to be fabulous. There's lots of lovely things in there. Here we go. Got lots of colours out. Okay, let's get this right now. Here we are. Let's bring that back a little bit. There we are. And I'll move the stamp section and a lot of glare from that one. Shut the door again. Alfie let himself in, our crafty dog. He likes to join along and he let himself in. So I've got a bit of a different card for you today. Now, I was thinking of what we could do that was a little bit fun, that was slightly different to a regular folded card. And so I thought we'd make an accordion card. Now, I'd never made one of these before. Let me just put that back because I've got you flipped at the moment. There we are. That makes much more sense. I still don't know how to get rid of this. There we are. So yeah, I'm going to make an accordion card like this using the beautiful Friendship stamp set. Very easy and very simple to make, which is what we like for Coffee and Cards. Coffee and Cards is a simple one-layer card with not too many techniques so that everyone can join in from beginner to advanced. That's what Coffee and Cards is. So I wanted to make an accordion card that was kind of simple. Now, if you go onto Pinterest or you go onto YouTube, you can find many different shapes and flip out parts and bits that swing in the middle. But I thought I'd go for a basic one to start off with, and I love it. I think it's really sweet. So I'll show you exactly how to make it. So I'm going to start off with a piece of this cardstock. Now, this one is Seaside Spray, and that is one of the retiring colours that are going out. It's very pretty. I really like it, but it's on its way out. So if you don't have it and you like it, make sure you grab that one. I'm going to bring in my scoreboard. I think that would be the easiest way to do it. All right. I've got the dog has wedged himself behind my chair. It's all right, Alfie, I won't squash you. He's literally wedged in a tiny little spot behind me. Silly doggy. Okay, so I've got my scoreboard in. I'm going to do it in inches. It's just so much easier. All right. So I can convert it to centimetres if you'd like. Let me know and I will do that, or I'll put it on later so you can see the centimetres. So we've got our piece of cardstock and it's 4 1/4 inches this way by 11. Oh, sorry about that, Joe. Nothing's happened. I haven't done anything yet. I've just got my scoreboard out and I've got my piece of cardstock, which is 4 1/4 by 11. We're making a little accordion card. Okay. Now, with the long side at the top, we're going to do some scoring. I've put some of my markers on here so you can see where to score. You don't need to. Let me grab my scoring tool from the bottom. The scoring tool has 2 ends, a fat end and a thin end. I like this thinner end of the scoring tool, and I'm going to score it at 1 1/2 inches to begin with. I've got my little measurements that I remind myself there. And then I'm going to score it 3 inches. And then at 5 1/2 inches, I love my scoring board and I rarely use it. I don't know why. No, that's 5. Oh, that is 5 1/2. Oh yeah, that's right. No, that doesn't seem right. 1/2 inch. Can't be 11. It's got to be 8 and something. Let's have a look. 8 inches, yeah. Why did I write down 11? Because it's 11 long. 8. I believe it's 8. Okay, let's hope it's 8. Let's have a look. Yes, that's what it is. So there we go. So we've got scored at 1/2 inch, 3 inches, 5.5 inches and 8 inches. There we go. And then I can put the scoreboard away. We don't need that again. Such a handy piece of kit though. Right, here we are. And then we're going to fold it on just like an accordion. A bit like when you were making a fan when you were a child out of paper. Does anybody else do that? Right, okay. And so it folds just like that. And that is the base of our card made. So simple. Okay. Now I'm going to take a piece of card. And I'm using basic white. And this is going to be the piece that we stamp on. And we're going to cut it up to fit all the panels. But I thought it'd be rather nice to stamp it all in one piece. And so I've added all the panel measurements together to make one piece so that you can see how to do it. And so I've made that 9 3/4 inches by 4. So if I take my grid paper, take it off the pad, put them all there, and I bring it up here, you can see that this is 9 3/4 inch by 4 inches. Okay, so easy, so easy. Right, now I need my trimmer. I've got that handy, but we're going to stamp it first. Okay, now so we've got the beautiful friendship, and I've chosen this beautiful hydrangea stamp from the set. And then we'll do one with the rose, because I like the rose as well. So I seem to have a lot more birds on my bird table. I still haven't got the the stuff to put on your bird table. That's flutter butter. I still don't have that. But we do seem to have a lot of birds. We've got a robin, and there was a blue tit on there this morning. So I'm just going to randomly stamp the hydrangea. It's so pretty. And it's like that distinctive stamping where it gives you some more shaded than others. So beautiful. But I want to leave some room for the other images I'm going to stamp. I think that will do. Just put that to the side. Ooh, it's falling about like that. Okay. And then I need another block. I have got more birds in my garden. I'm quite happy. Only we did have a bit of a really sad incident on the weekend. We could hear this terrific noise. And we thought it was coming from the eaves, and we thought that there was a bird nesting in the eaves and hopping about, and it didn't stop, so we thought it might be in the loft. So my husband went in the loft, and there was a bird somehow got in the loft, so we must have a hole up there somewhere. We cannot find a hole anywhere. There's no rain coming in. But this bird has got in, and yeah, the bird has got in, and I don't know how long he'd been up there, but he didn't make it. So Jim went out and passed him out the loft to me, but he didn't make it, and it was so sad. So we need to get a roofer in now to make sure it doesn't happen again, and also because we don't want a hole in the roof. Okay, so I'm just doing this little ferny flower. I'm not sure what this flower might be in Seaside Spray. Look how beautiful that is. So I'm doing that in that colour, and that's the same colour as the card stock we're using on the card base, the one that's retiring. So nice. And it's Easter soon. I'm so excited for Easter. I think that's enough of that one. Good Friday on Friday. So exciting. So I'm going to use the Granny Apple Green for the leaves. So I've decided that I won't be doing my live on Friday because it's Good Friday. So I'm actually, and I'm not going to bring it forward to Thursday either. I'm actually going to have a week off or an evening off this week for the later half of the week's Facebook Live for Easter. I'm going to have an evening off, and I'm going to, because we've got bank holiday on Monday, but I'm going to be back on Tuesday. I believe that will be the 6th. to start April's coffee and cards, because you'll be crafting along with me. Some of you will, those of you who subscribe. So yeah, everyone's welcome, but some of you may be crafting along at the same time. So I've got some of those in there. I'm not sure, I had a little bit of this pink in my other one, but I wasn't that keen on it. So I'm going to pop another leaf on it, I think. There's loads of images in this set, wherever I've put it. Here it is, right next to me. So I think I'm going to go for these leaves. There's a gorgeous little stamp set in the new catalogue that has, oh, I might have to put something here actually, that has little bird feeders on it. I will be getting that one. I love it. It's so cute. Right. Shut that one up so I don't do blue leaves, because that can happen, as we know. I'm sure I'm not the only one. I do like this soft sea foam. I need to get a re-inker for that one, because instead of taking my own advice and getting it when I ordered the stamps or the ink pad, I didn't, so that was a mistake. I think that we're good. So I think we've done all our stamping for that bit. So now it's cutting it up into sections so we can put it on our card base. All right. So we've got the trimmer out. There we are. I lost my little piece of paper. I don't want to lose that. I've written all my measurements down so I can cut it up. Okay, so first one, 1 1/4 inches. One and a quarter. Is that 1 1/4? No, that's 1 3/4. 1 1/4 inches. And then I need to do that twice. So I need 2 at 1 1/4. And then I've got 1 at 2 1/4. I need 2 of those. You don't have to do it all in one piece. You can just cut your pieces up and then stamp on them, and that will be absolutely fine. I just thought I'd try and be clever. And then this one should measure 2 3/4, which it does. Hooray! Okay, let's see if it fits, shall we? So we've got this piece. And then you can see how they kind of flow if you match them up. I think that bit must go on there. And that bit goes on there. You have it any way up you like. So, right, let's glue those down. This is a nice stamp set, isn't it? Hi, Jen. Good morning. We're having fun with an accordion fold card. And it's a really simple one, perfect for coffee and cards. I think I've cut this too long. Actually, I quite like that because there's much less of a gap around the outside. Yeah, and it's a really simple one, so there's no swingy parts to it or folding in parts. But it's a great one, quite satisfying to make. So have any of you played with your class kit, monthly class kit in the post yet? Have any of you played with your Whale of a Time class? I would love to know what you think. If any of you have or are going to, do post what you make in the Inkstampshare Your Craft group, because then everybody can see your lovely makes. Oh, hi, Julia. How are you? I might have to run off at the end and grab something to show you guys. I I left it in the living room and I wanted to show it you, so I will run and get it. Oh, I'm glad about that, Joe. Yeah, but if you do, pop it in the group because I love that set. I was so tempted to play with it today again. And then I thought, I need to show you something different, even though it's gorgeous. It's so gorgeous. Okay, here we go. So I'm going to be cutting Jim's hair at lunchtime. Wish me luck, ladies. I am no hairdresser. There is a reason for that. Okay, so we've got our panels stuck down. Like that. And there is the basis of our card. So pretty, isn't it? Is it better with this light on? Let me just turn it off. Is it better with the light on or off? Do let me know. I don't know if you're getting glare or if it's a funny light with it off. Okay, I can put the overhead lights on. That might be better. Oh, I know what you mean, Julia. You honestly, sometimes when you're finishing work, you just get a bit of demob happy, don't you? And you just want to leave because it's time to go on your holiday. I love it. Right, so what we're going to do with this card, we need to make it into a card for an occasion. This is such a beautiful set. It's got a very big congratulations and best wishes to you. Birthdays are the best days. I love our beautiful friendship. I really like that one. It's better now as it is with the lights on. Thank you, Joe. Thanks for the feedback. I shall leave it. So very happy to know you. I love that. So I think we should do a birthday card. Shall we do a birthday card? Although I do like the friendship. Let's grab some scrap. I've got rather a lot of it. There's a reason for that. I don't know if I should tell you. I've got rather a lot of scrap hanging about. I was trying to make a double layer on here and my measurements were working out, but they got very complicated and I thought I'm not going to make this any more complicated than it already is. So all those bits that I cut up are now waiting to be used on another card. All right. Okay, so I've got 2 circle punches here. Now, these are retiring. All of the circle punches are retiring. So if that's something you're interested in, don't miss out on those, will you? So this is the 2 1/4 inch, and I'm going to cut out a piece of the Seaside Spray cardstock. I don't have a scrap of that free, so I now do. So I've got one of those, and then I am going to stamp on this one and cut it out with a 2-inch circle punch. And I have got birthdays are the best days. And I did it in green before, but I'm thinking I might do it in the colour I've stamped the hydrangea in, or the blue. No, I'll go back to the green because that really showed up really well. So Granny Apple Green is such a pretty green. Excuse my green arm. I've put my stamp cleaner just a little bit too far out of reach. You'd think I'd learn. I'll move it in a second. All right, so let's stamp that one right in the middle. Birthdays are the best days. And take the 2-inch punch. So what I've done is I've gone down a layer size with these circle punches. You can use circle dies. Birthdays are the best days. I really like the font. So pretty, isn't it? And we can pop that one on there. I might just do a little bit more stamping on the top. I might even have to take my jumper off. What do you think? Honestly, I think it's going to be warm enough. I really didn't believe Alexa when she told me it was going to be 23 degrees. So I think just a little bit on the edge, like that. A few flowers coming in there. Let's pop that one there. And then with a bit of the soft sea foam, No. Let's use this one. These are a gorgeous colour combination, I think. Real spring-like. There we are. Just a little bit of the blue hanging off the edge to pick it out. So I think I'm going to glue that as a flat layer, and then I'll put some sticky dimensionals to put it onto the card. So I really should go out for a walk then, if it's so pretty out there. I think the plan will be the haircut and then the walk and then the school run for me today. What about you ladies? Have you got much planned? I'd love to know what you're doing. Oh, and now we can meet, can't we, with 6 people outside in the garden, is that right? In the park or in the garden? We can meet with 6 people. Does anybody know? 2 households, isn't it? Doesn't really make much difference to our house, unfortunately. We have 5 in it already. So I've got birthdays are the best days there. Like so. Oh, I should have put that on the front. Walk and the school run for you. Yes, me too. So I've taken that one off. Can I get those foam pads off it? No, I'm going to leave them there. So I'm going to do that again, I think. I'm going to put that on the front. Yeah, I knew what I was going to do and I'd forgotten. Right, I'm going to take the 2-inch punch again and I am going to punch that out like that. Birthdays are the best days. Now let's see if this sentiment will fit. Might not actually. No, I wonder if it will fit in the 2 and a quarter inch. Might do. That will fit. Lovely. Let's move the stamp set. Let's not lose it. I'm good at that. Put it 2 seconds away. Right, okay, we're good. Let's grab the ink pads back in. Two households in the garden and still social distancing. And the rule of 6. Yes, well, that really won't make much difference to us unless we just have one person in our garden with us. But there you are. It's all very good, especially if you're a family who's just got a couple of people in it. It'll make a big difference. So very big congratulations and best wishes to you for the birthday card. We will get there, and I think it's coming very soon. I'm quite excited. Things seem to be on the improving, don't they? But thanks for that, Carol. I knew it was that, really. I was just kind of thinking about it. So a bit of blue on there. Right, we're going to stick that one back in there. If I bring it right in a little bit, you won't see it. You just see it. No, that's fine. You do just see it. You don't want it too skew-iff, do you? A very big congratulations and best wishes to you inside. And then this one, I'm going to put on the front here. Birthdays are the best days. And I only need a little bit of glue. I'm not going to put another set of dimensionals on there. And I need it on 1/2, otherwise it'll end up sticking the whole card together. So do be careful of that and just put it on this side, just right over to the edge. Like that one. And then we're going to match it up with the other one. Birthdays are the best days. A very big congratulations and best wishes to you. There you go. There's our card. That's fun, isn't it? I do love that beautiful stamp. So pretty. Let's see what I've got that can go on here. I've still got the holiday rhinestones that need using. They're sitting in there crying out to be used, so I think they're going to be used. I think I'll just use some of these very pale ones. A couple of these little tiny pale ones will work, I think. So I've got that, and then I'll put one so you can see them when you shut the card. If you shut your card before you put your embellishments on or your gems on, you can see where they go. There we go. There we are. That's so cute. And so it's actually, when I saw somebody else make this, there's loads on YouTube and Pinterest and everywhere, I thought, well, that's quite a small card. Surely if you made it longer, it would be a regular size card. However, I realise it is a regular size card because it's like this. And if you measure it up against a regular size card, it's the same. So you can put it in your envelope like that. Or if you want to, you can make it longer. You can definitely make this size longer, and you can still keep these score measurements exactly the same, and you get a longer card to stand up. But I rather like that. Oh, I'm glad you like it, Jan. Thank you. I like it as well. It's kind of fun, isn't it? So I thought we'd make another quick one. Just grab my coffee quickly. It's my lovely sister's birthday on Friday, and I've been making lots of birthday cards recently. So I've got to, so I did that was my sample one. So I've got to kind of work out which is the nicest that she'd like. Yeah. So I got some of the pink cardstock out. That one is Blushing Bride. Oh, I forgot. Nearly dropped you then. Nearly dropped you. I do apologise. I need a weight on the back of that tripod. I forgot a part of this card. I thought about it afterwards because when I saw one of these made on YouTube, I didn't think about it until I made it. But where are you going to write your greeting, like happy birthday? So I cut a piece of card to go on the back. Okay, and now you need it to be the same size card as this piece in here. And that is 2 3/4 by 3 3/4. Okay, and then you can stamp the same. You could put happy birthday and then you can write your sentiment in there. I'll finish that off and I'll show you the back of it, but don't forget to put a panel on the back. Otherwise there's nowhere to write. I thought that was a bit odd. So you do need that. Right, I'm going to put it out of the way. I've got them all standing up. They stand up really well. And we're going to score this one. I'm going to do it again really quickly. I'm just going to show you what the other stamps like. So, we know we need to score. Where's my scoreboard? Shall I use my scoreboard again? It's so good. Because I'm rubbish at using it. Right, so we know that we've got our piece of cardstock. That is 4 1/4 by 11. And I've got my scoring tool. I like the thin end. And we'll score it at 1/2 inch. Half inch or 1 1/2? That's weird. Do you know, all those things I wrote down, I wrote them down wrong. That's so weird. It's 1 1/2. I went to bed really early last night. Didn't help. I think I need another early night. 3, 5 1/2, and 8. Nothing like what I've got written down over there, guys. But this is right. Okay, and then you fold it like an accordion. So then you have these increments along here to show your stamping. And let's make sure it's the same. It's not the same, is it? Yes, it's exactly the same, except for my piece is a bit longer. Oh, that's a bit weird, isn't it? Perhaps I've cut it too long. Shall we check? Right, so this bit fits down there. We'll put this one away. I think I do need a day off, you know. I think that's what the problem is. 11. Yeah, too long at one end. Oh. There, now it's exactly right. Okay, so we've got this piece. And then we're going to do some more stamping. So I've got my other piece of basic white cardstock. And I'm going to use the rose stamp this time. So this big, beautiful rose is so pretty. I thought we had to use it. So lovely. Thanks, Jo. That's really kind of you. So let's stamp some of this. Look at that. Isn't it gorgeous? It's like you can make a one-sheet wonder, couldn't you? Okay, I might do another one. I might bring it in. Like there, like that. And then there is a little one, but I think I'll use that one in a minute. Oh, there's two little ones. Shall we use these? We've got this rose and this rose. And I think we'll still use that one, but we'll take it off a second. Right, I think, actually, I'm not sure about that one. Let's use this one. And let's put that one in next, I think. I like to see how it goes in, because then you can work out what space you've got for everything. So I need the lilac, because I think that will go. The Highland Heather, it's such a beautiful colour. I think it will go really well. Just do a little bit of random stamping, leaving room for the rest of the things you want to pop in there. And then we've got this pink one as well. Should I do this in a different colour pink? So I'm bringing in petal pink for the other rose, just to make it look a little bit different. You can see the different colour pinks, can't you? Let's see what they look like when they're stamped. Oh, look at that. Isn't that a beautiful pink? Oh, I like that. Might be enough, actually. Right, let's shut these ones up. We'll go for some greens. So we've got soft sea foam, and we've got granny apple. Let's get some granny apple in there. A little bit of that, not too much. It's quite a strong one, and these are really muted colours, but they're so pretty. We need some strong colours in it though. Right, okay, and then we'll grab in the Seaside spray. So you can use whatever colours you have got and make such a beautiful card. Seaside spray is very faint. I think I need to re-ink it, but it's such a pretty colour. See that? And it kind of blends in so well. So has anyone got any Easter plans to mix, to, you know, to do the rule of 6, to meet anyone? How nice that will be. I'm just so looking forward to, considering he's been off all that time, I'm really looking forward to him being back off school, Jacob. Yes. Right, okay, I'm going to chop it up now. Get my trimmer out and cut it up. So we need it to be 1 1/4 inches, and we need that twice. And then we need it to be 2 1/4 inches, and we need that twice. And then we should have 2 3/4 inches left, which we do. Perfect. And now this needs to be by 3 3/4. I think I made it a bit big last time. I think I'll take the bottom off. I cut it at the same size as the base rather than 1/4 inch smaller. Make sure I'm cutting the same edge off. That would be a bit of a nuisance. Oh, we're going to Nicola's on Easter Sunday. Oh, I hope the weather will be nice. I haven't looked at the forecast. Ooh, actually, I need to cut. Oh yeah, that's right. I don't know what the forecast is for the weekend. Does anyone know? I haven't dared look because, you know, Easter and bank holiday. I'm sure it would be lovely regardless, though. The weather's going to be nice. Oh, I did cut that too small. Never mind. Let's see. I've got to match it all up. Oh, that bit goes there and that bit goes there. So did you, when I was talking to you about earlier on about I'd spent a long time trying to get the measurements right for another layer underneath, I'm not having a grand day on measuring, let's just say. Right, I'm going to stick these in. Maybe I did cut it the right length. I know that the first one I didn't. So maybe I cut this one the right length after all. But it's fine. That one on there. Honestly, from my window now, the sun's gone in. And it looks very, I'm sure it's very deceptive because it just looks cold. And I'm sure it's lovely out there. Oh, exciting. Did you see, Carol, that the swan that's nesting by the lake has laid an egg yesterday? Was it there today? So I shall pop down and see if I can see. The dog's taking a lot of notice because a van has just gone by the front window and he's very nosy. Silly doggy. There we go. You make a better job of your measurements than I will, won't you? So pretty. I might just trim it down the side. Oh, my word. Be quiet. Shush. Alfie, stop it. Otherwise you'll go out and you won't be allowed in. No. He's so naughty. I do like our trimmer because you can cut off the tiniest amount. Stop it. I think somebody... Oh, shush, shush, shush. Somebody posted something through the door. A leaflet, I think. Honestly, you'd think we were getting robbed. There we are. That's a bit better. When you don't cut your measurements, just adjust it to fit. Oh, you saw her yesterday. Did you see the egg yesterday? So I've got a piece to go on the back, the same as I did with the other one, so that we can write on there. I just need to trim that up a little bit. So that's going to go on the back of here so we can write our sentiment. But I'm going to do our punching and stamping. A piece here. And I need a piece of pink. Are you all still with me? And how are you doing? 2 1/4. Right, let's see. 2 1/4. 2, 2. Right, okay. You can't leave, Alfie. I'm not your doorman. Such a silly dog. Oh, I'm glad you're still there, Joe. Oh, she was on the nest, was she? Apparently there's an egg that she's laid, which is very exciting. So I'm going to make it another birthday card. Birthdays are the best days because they are. I'm going to put that one on there in the pink to match. Like that one. And then I'm going to do this in the pink as well. This one says, a very big congratulations and very best wishes to you. Oh, and I don't think it fitted on the small circle, did it? That's right. See, my brain doesn't work today. Anyone got a new one I can have, please? You're concentrating. Jan, I'm telling you, I'm trying to concentrate today and my brain has gone AWOL. Oh, bless you. I'm so sorry. I'm glad you're here, though, and you're sticking with me. Thank you. A very big congratulations and best wishes to you. So I've got that. And that one. Have I done that the wrong way around now? No, I've done that the right way around. Yeah, I've done that. No, I've done that. I'm not with it at all. That's right. That's right. That's right. Definitely looking forward to a day off. So birthdays are the best. I might stamp that in a different colour. What do you think? Do you think I should go for Highland Heather or Granny Apple Green for the birthday sentiment? What shall I go for? What do you think? Green or lilac? I think my coffee's gone cold now. Green it is. I think you're absolutely right. I agree. Nice bit of bright green. Not bright green, but a bright colour. And this is a nice green. There we are. That will show out lovely, wasn't it? Who'd have thought putting pink and green together would work? Who? Not me. Weird. It really works. What is all that about? That's petal pink. I think we use a bit of that. And there, like that. There we go. We'll use a bit of the Highland Heather with the same stamps as how I stamped it to start with. Like that. And then we will use that great big rose stamp because we need to tie in the pink. You know what? You're right. Flowers are pink and green, Julia. Oh, thanks, Jen. Yeah, we went with the green. I'm glad you agreed. I just want to bring it in so you can just kind of tell on the edge there. There we go. Right, look at all this. I have made a mess today. Right, that's going to go on there. And I'm going to glue that one down. I have got all the colours on it. Bit of Tombow glue. It's a good job there's 2 sides to every piece of paper. Birthdays are the best days. And I'll do that one in green as well, otherwise it will look very weird. Make sure it's clean. I will be sad to see this stamp set go, but we've got to make room for some of these beautiful new things that are coming in, and we do have some really pretty things coming in. So it's all good, really. We can cope, can't we? Okay, let's pop this on then. Pop it on the front now. Remember, I need to just put on halfway, and then I'm going to put this one in the back. I'll stick this one up on sticky foam dimensional pads. Who's having chocolate on Sunday? It's not just for children, you know. That was in there. And a little bit of glue. Yeah, not just for kids. We all need a bit of chocolate on Easter Day. So we had a lovely delivery last night. My mum is so sweet, honestly. So my children are, Jacob's 14. And then we've got my 2 grown-up children who are 19 and 22. So to me, they're still kids, but they're obviously young adults now. They've grown up. My lovely mum, she rang me and said, the kids can't do without their Easter eggs. Okay, I'm not going to see you, but I still have to get them an Easter egg. So we had an Amazon delivery last night with Easter eggs for the children. How amazing is that? It was so lovely. It was such a surprise, and how lovely to receive. Honestly, who knew Amazon delivered Easter eggs? How cool is that? Yes, Jen, I agree. And me, Joe, I'm having some chocolate. You know that. Okay, so birthdays are the best days. I really like this pink and green one. That's really lovely. It's turned out a lot nicer than I thought. And then we'll need to put the back panel on. I'm not going to bore you with that. I will come back and do that and show you afterwards. I'm going to do exactly the same. I'm going to stamp the flowers on the back. So this is what they look like. They are so pretty, aren't they? I really love those. Now, I wanted to show you something. So if you can just bear with me for 1 second while I grab it, that would be fabulous. Hold on. Bear with me. Right, I've got it. Sorry to keep you guys. I wanted to show you some happy mail that I've had. I am so spoiled. Let me show you. So I don't know if I showed you. I think I showed you this one Jen made me. How beautiful is that? Look at the top. That is so lovely. And I think she's used the Forever Fern dies. It's so gorgeous. Look at that. So she brought me that happy mail. It's so pretty. And then Hilary, oh, thank you, Jan. Hilary sent me this, or gave me this. How beautiful is that Happy Easter card? It says Easter blessings inside. So, so pretty. And then the Easter Bunny came yesterday and brought me a card, and I put it in a safe spot while I was crafting. Hold on. Here it is. Here it is. Easter Bunny, Joanne, she brought me this card yesterday. How stunning is it? Wait for it. She's been making twist and pop cards using the Well Done suite. Look at this, look at that. Oh, look at that. I will cover up what she's written. It's so, I nearly cried. So lovely. Look at it. It's so clever. I love it. Look. Well done. And then on the back, she stamped a little sea scene as well. And not only did she bring me the twist and turn pop-up card, but she brought me goodies. Now, where have I put them? I hid them. I hid them from the children. I don't even know where they are. It's a basket. Let me see. No, I've hidden it. It's a basket of Easter eggs. Now, the only problem is I've hidden it. Oh, no, I put it here. Got it here. Here we are. Look at that. Do you remember the other day we made these on a live, these Easter baskets using the daisy bunch and these really simple paper baskets? Well, she stepped it up and she's used the playful alphabet dice to write my name on it. And she brought me chocolate and she said, it's yours. It's got your name on it. The children can't have it. Oh, I love it. So I'm going to be having that on Sunday. Thank you, Joe. Anyway, I wanted to show off my lovely, lovely happy mail I've been getting, which I'm really touched about. Aren't they? Oh, and here we have it. Here's the new annual catalogue. So as soon as I get these in a couple of weeks and they come through my door, I will be sending those out. So as I said, let me know if you want to go on my list to grab one of those. Right, ladies, thank you so much for joining me today. I'm really pleased and happy that you joined me. I won't be back this week for a Friday live because it's Good Friday. I'm not going to move it this week because I'm having a week off at the end of the week for Easter. But I will be back next Tuesday with coffee and cards after the bank holiday weekend, and I really hope to see you there. Oh, thank you, Joe. Yes, I hope to see you next week, and have an amazing Easter. If you're watching me on replay, do let me know that you're watching on replay and if you like what we've made. If you're watching me on YouTube, please give me a thumbs up and subscribe. I would love that. Thank you. That helps me no end. And if you would like a catalogue or any other crafty inspiration or want to know where my shop is over at Inkstampshare.ink. If you place an online order, don't forget to use the host code for a thank you gift at the end of the month. Thank you for joining me. Happy Easter to all of you, and hope the sun shines on you, and take care, and I'll see you next week. And if you make anything, do pop it in my Inkstampshare Your Craft Facebook group. I would love to see it. Thanks, ladies. Take care. Bye-bye now.